went to a baseball game last night, right?
Tell him the weird shit.
We went to a baseball game last night, and I'm obviously, now that I'm on the fence of this employment with this company, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna have a few beers, enjoy the game. Dad got us some good seats, and I hadn't really eaten just because I wasn't in the mood for the entire day. I was trying to figure out what the fuck was going on because I found out about the suspension, and because I've been sick, I can't hear very well. I haven't been able to hear. Everything's all congested. So when people are talking to me, especially on my left side, because I'm partially deaf on that side, I can't ever hear anything unless I'm looking at you. So someone's talking to me, I don't ignore you intentionally.
He's reading lips.
Yes, I have to read. I have to read your lips. So I had a good buzz. I had a couple beers in. I hadn't really drinking that much in a while, just because I'm normally pretty intelligent when it comes to it. I'm never really drunk around anybody because I can control my shit. I was drinking a few beers. I get to the bathroom, and there's one guy in the bathroom that's talking to me. He's talking to me while we're in the urinal. He's talking to me while we're next to the urinal, side to side,
so
trying to have a conversation. He's drunk, and I could tell. And I'm just sitting there, and I can't hear him. So he pokes me on my shoulder while I'm peeing, and I'm like, "Hey, what's going on?" He's like, "Yeah, I was trying to ask you, your thoughts on the game and how this weather is and stuff." And as he's talking to me, because obviously I'm not really coherent.
Yes.
He's trying to talk to me while we're still going to the bathroom. I
pissing.
I go to go wash my hands.
No.
I go to go wash my hands, and he's still running a conversation. And because my mental state of just not being a respectful human being, what I do in order to get him to stop talking to me is I just rip a really loud fart. Still washing my hands, and it's one of those long ones where it's like, like towards it. So I'm not looking at him, but I'm washing my hands while I'm doing it, and I can tell that he's slowly pulling away from the conversation. Because all I heard was, "Oh." He's like, "If you didn't." So after I was done doing that, I turned and looked at him. I was like, "I'm sorry, I'm still having a hard time hearing. Did you say something?" I didn't realize that I was farting because I was pretty buzzed in between. But I just knew. I realized that I'd started one, and I didn't realize that it was still going. So. So as he's trying to talk to me, and the fart is coming to a close, he turns and looks at me, and you can just see like the distraughtness in his face, like, if he didn't want it, if you didn't want to talk to me, that's all you had to say, more or less. And I look at him, and I was like, no, I apologize, man. I can't have a hard time hearing. He's like, yeah, that's why you had to sprinkle a little fart in there in order to dilute the conversation, like talking to me like we're friends. And I was like, I don't know who the fuck this guy is, and I didn't realize until I started walking away. I was like, oh, I had still been farting the whole time. So I got out of the bathroom, turned the corner. I had a big cheesy smile on my face. I get down the stairs, and for the rest of the time, I'm sitting with everybody, and I'm like, I knew I needed to fart again, but I'm like, I don't know if I'm doing it or not anymore. So I'm like, I'm just gonna hold it. So shout out to everybody that was there with me.
You had an elderly moment.
Yeah, that was me being partially deaf, still being sick, and being a little bit more drunk than I expected.
Flappy cheeks.
Yeah, that was. I can picture him on the other side of him. He was like, yeah, and the way the Aviators play, and huh? And just stop.
You okay,
just hear
buddy?
Oof, the roadblocks. Oof.
No, because I don't know if you saw the videos, but Mark and Jack have played it where they're in the bathroom.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
That's what made me think of that.
I saw the bathroom thing where
the octopus tentacle came under the door.
How
and was like, hey, buddy.
He drops the grenade on the guy and it blows up, and
you blew up your neighbor.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, there's that.
So now that we've had our icebreaker,
you saw they dropped another Full Metal?
Did they? Is it live action?
Of course.
I'm not
and
touching
it's Netflix.
that shit.
No, not even close. But
we'll get there one day.
I did see Super over the last weekend.
Oh yeah, I heard it came out.
Yes.
Is it good? Is it worth it? I'll say that. Is it worth it?
I give it, and this is me being very modest. Even my brother went and saw it the day before. I went and saw it with Chris and Mike right afterwards, and with my coworkers. My brother gave it an 8 out of 10.
Oof.
Really good. Which is good for Noah, because he was even saying one of my boys from work, he gave it like a 9.8 because he's a diehard Dragon Ball fan.
That's better.
As we all are. I give it an 8 out of 10 because it's the CGI that kills me.
See.
But
is it too clean?
No. So there's parts where There's parts where you can see the CGI. Like, anytime they're focusing on Gohan and Piccolo, it looks fantastic. Gohan looks amazing. They made him look dope. In the fights, when you hear them hit, you can feel it.
Nice.
When there's a part where Goku and Vegeta are still fighting on another planet, and they're teaching Broly to fight without going angry.
Oh,
because
yeah.
anytime he fights, I have to destroy everything. So they're like, you need to learn how to control it. So Whis makes Goku and Vegeta fight with no world-ending moves.
Right.
And no transformations. He said, he goes,
So
nothing that'll destroy the planet.
Right.
And yeah, so Broly has to sit there and watch it. So that's one of my down things is I wanted them to use Broly, and they didn't. They show him trying to power up, and then Goku's like, hey, chill. He goes, you can't keep getting this angry. You just want to fucking destroy everything. It doesn't do us any good.
Right.
So they have a clash.
Like a side story.
And the CGI and the clashing is so bad.
Oof.
With those two. I'm like, this is just fucking, it's too much. You can tell. I've seen better graphics in a video game.
Well, no, that's why I missed the old drawing, because even though it looked
but there's
old,
a dope.
It's good.
The first 10 minutes, they do a recap for who's never seen Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
The whole Dr. Gero story.
Nice.
And the sketching.
Yeah.
It looks like, remember Okami?
Yes.
It looks like that. The
Why didn't
transformation.
they make the whole fucking movie like that?
It takes time and money that they don't have.
See?
But then you know what? And this is the thing. You know what happened?
Sick of this shit.
What I think it is because obviously it didn't have a huge fan base as much as Dragon Ball Z did.
No.
And now Fortnite took it. So now that it's on, you saw that, right?
I saw that stupid fucking commercial.
But look what's happening.
What?
Because Fortnite pushed that up.
Uh-huh.
Their sales skyrocketed. So now they have the money to budget.
Whoop the fucking do.
Actual.
We'll see if they do anything
it's smart
with it.
marketing.
We'll see if they do anything with it.
But the end fight scene with Cell Max and androids, it's phenomenal.
Well, because that was my only issue with Super. It was like, guys, we're doing more of the same. More Goku and Vegeta adventures.
So they got rid of Goku and Vegeta pretty much, and it's all Gohan and Piccolo based.
Which is good. It's a little late. It's a little late.
And
Skippy.
Gohan Beast is dope.
Yeah.
But I fucking cannot stand what they did with his hair. Because his hair's so thick. It's like Gohan when he was a kid. It matched when he was a kid because he was tiny. Now that he's an adult, his hair's so fucking long. It's garbage. But it's dope because he adapted Piccolo's special beam cannon. Yes. At the very end, when he smokes Cell, because Piccolo gets his super mode,
yes,
his
and it looks
God mode,
gorgeous.
it's so good. It's so good, and they refer to shit like there's little hints and like jokes. Gohan has glasses on all the fucking time.
Ugh.
And Piccolo asks him, because when he goes Super Saiyan, he has to have glasses on. And he looks at him, he goes, why do you wear those glasses? And Gohan's like, I can't see without my glasses. He goes, but then you go Super Saiyan and it fixes it? And Gohan's like, yeah, I don't know how that works. They make jokes like that. And the jokes in there are really funny. He's fighting an android, and every time the android hits him, you see pow and boom in the back. And Piccolo's like, I don't understand why I can see his move every time he hits me.
Okay.
He picks up Pan because he needs Gohan
They brought Pan back.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they were going to retcon her.
Pan's 3 years old.
Cool.
So he picks up Pan to get Gohan, because he says Gohan's gotten weak.
Yeah.
And they know that Dr. Gero is coming back and the Red Ribbon Army's coming back and all that bullshit.
Fucking
and that
amazing.
Cell's getting made. So Piccolo's the only one on the planet right now.
The Z fighters.
As a Z fighter, because most of the other Z fighters are gone. Goku and Vegeta are on another planet.
If you're not Goku, Vegeta, or Gohan, you're useless.
So Piccolo tries to get Gohan, and he realizes that Gohan's fucking trash now.
Yeah.
So he lets the Red Ribbon Army kidnap Pan to get Gohan amped up, and he dresses as a Red Ribbon Army
hilarious
person. And during the fights, Gohan just starts amping up, getting more and more pissed. And so, but he's losing. So Piccolo grabs Pan, and he goes, "I need you to act really scared," and holds her up in the air and starts hitting her. And so she starts crying, and you see Gohan just lose it.
Yes.
Lose it. He goes, what's his unlocked mode?
Not legendary. Shit.
So he doesn't
Mystic.
So he doesn't do Super Saiyan 2. It shows him in his base form. He goes Super Saiyan, and then he re-unlocks Mystic, because Mystic's this weird area where he can't control it.
Where he's Super Saiyan but not.
Oh, dude, when he goes Mystic, it looks so good.
Does it?
You can see the whole demeanor. Like when they're clashing, like they're showing sweat and grinding teeth and everything. Good. But when he goes Mystic, it's like he's just no facial expression. He's just like fucking destroying him.
Yes.
So the whole thing looks good. I give it now. Talking about it again now. I give it an 8.5.
We should have got this movie after BoJack's.
Yes. Piccolo looks good. I really like they gave him his god form, and he makes himself huge, like Attack on Titan.
Nice.
Because he had the ability when he fought Goku in Dragon Ball. Forever ago. Clip.
No.
He fought Goku as Dragon Ball, and so he makes himself huge. So him and Cell Max are going toe to toe, and Gohan does the special beam cannon. And Piccolo gives him shit at the end. He's like, what was the... He stops Gohan. He goes, what was that move you used at the end? And he goes, I don't know what you're talking about. He goes, don't lie to me. That was my move. And he goes, well, yeah. And he goes, how did you learn it? And he goes, well, I've been practicing on the side. He goes, ugh. He goes, sometimes, man. And he just goes and walks away.
Fucking
But it looks good.
I'll watch it. I'm going to watch it for Gohan.
Yeah.
I'm watching for Gohan. All right. So, whew, that's it for that first part.
Yeah.
We're going to jump off to the next part.